Okay, so this is Little Wing, very cool Jimi Hendrix song, which I'm gonna do in pretty simple terms. I'm just gonna lay down the chords, and then the chords are a really good kind of jumping off point to eventually get yourself playing lead and rhythm at the same time. But I'm gonna do the bar chords first, and then we're gonna also get into the open chord version of the song. But it starts like this. She's walking through the clouds with a circus mind that's running round. Butterflies and zebras and moonbeams and fairy tales. That's all she ever thinks about. So that's 2 times through. I did the first time with bar chords and the second time mostly with open chords. But let's start with the open chords because they're easier. So you're going to start with an E minor. You're just going to do a bass note and down strum 2 times, the 6th string for your bass note. And then G, bass note and down strum 2 times. And then A minor 7th. Now A minor 7th is just like A minor, but you leave your ring finger off. You're going to play the 5th string for your bass note. And again, this is all bass note and down strum 2 times. And then back to E minor. From here, you're going to stay right where you are. You're going to bar the 2nd fret and play a B minor 7th. So this is an A minor shaped bar chord, but you're going to leave your pinky off. So your middle finger goes down on the 2nd string of the 3rd fret. Your ring finger goes on the 5th string of the 4th fret. And you play the 5th string for your bass note. You guessed it, bass note and down strum 2 times. And then you're just going to slide down to A minor 7th. But what I like to do is keep my 2nd and 3rd fingers down and just take off my index finger. So I don't lift up my fingers like that. And then from there, you're going to do one more G, a single G this time, one F, one C chord, but then it ends with D, but you're going to do D 4 times. Now for the bar chord version, E minor 7th is what I like to start with, is an A minor shaped bar chord on the 7th fret. So I'm barring the 7th fret, my middle finger's on the 2nd string of the 8th fret, my ring finger's on the 5th string of the 9th fret, and I play the 5th string for my bass note. Then you're going to go down here to G as an E-shaped bar chord. You can do that twice. Then A minor 7th, I'm barring the 5th fret, and my ring finger goes down on the 5th string of the 7th fret. Go back to E minor 7th, play that twice, then stay right on that same fret to go to B minor 7th, which is just like what I did for A minor 7th, except now I'm on the 7th fret, and my ring finger's on the 5th string of the 9th fret. Again, you do that twice. And if you want to get a little fancy, you can block down 1 fret at a time to A minor 7th. And then G once, but this time you're doing it as a bar chord, and then F once. C once. Now, you might have noticed in the demo I did something a little different there. I took my C chord and I slid it up 2 frets to whatever this is. I call it the Dreamy D. I looked it up once and I still can't remember what it's called, but it sounds cool with this song. And if you want to get really dreamy, you can put your pinky down here on the 1st string of the 5th fret. You know, it feels very psychedelic, feels appropriate for the song. But the cool thing about this, and I'm playing this very simply so that you have space in which to, for all those of you out there who want to sing and or who want to play rhythm and lead at the same time, you want empty space in your song so that you can add some riffs in between your chords. So essentially what I'm doing there is I'm doing call and response between my bass notes and a riff. So I'm always punctuating everything with the bass note of each chord, right? So when I went like from here, I landed, the last note of my riff was the bass note of my next chord, which was B minor 7th. And then I landed on A because my next chord is A, and so on and so forth. So that's Little Wing.